Gee, Endeavor was amazing, don't you think? Yeah, I was pretty scared when that Nomo knocked him down. The news of Endeavor's victory brought some hope after the people lost it when All Might retired. However, I still wonder why that Nomu attacked. And when Hawks and Endeavor were there, no less. Talk about guts and the way he stood proud when he won. It was so manly. That's why he's the #1 hero now. Don't forget Hawks was amazing. Not to mention Dreamy. There's a reason people say he's too fast for his own good. Hey Todoroki, is Endeavor doing okay? Yeah, sounds like his condition isn't serious. Oh wow, so glad. You must be proud of your dad, huh? Yes, that's true. Right, the bell already rang so everyone was in their seats in a second. Okay, it's time to stop playing around and get serious. From this moment on, we'll be kicking your training up a notch. Now then, for today's homeroom. The alarm bells sounded. Emergency drill, a hypothetical villains has infiltrated UA High School's grounds. Assistance of Class 1A is requested. You heard the announcement everyone? Let's do this? Yeah? At the moment, our tactical information is limited. But we know the villains have infiltrated ground beta. Even though this is a drill, we will carry this on like lives are at stake. We need to understand the situation better. Reconnaissance squad, we need you. We're on it. Whistles. Bird friends, please look for damaged buildings and people in need. A flock of birds pass through you all. Jiris plugs an earphone on the ground. Northeast, 900 meters out, something is definitely going down. Shoji creates multiple eyeballs. I confirm there's smoke over there. A building collapsed near a river. It's currently ablaze. Roger that. Our current concern is putting out that fire. I can help with that. Yayo Ruzu made a cart. No time to waste, we need an extinguishing squad to rush to the scene. Tinya nods. Shoto, I got this. I'll join as well. I will too. Me too. And Moi. Oh no, someone got swept away by the river. Satale, let's go. Nods. Alright then, I'll go rescue instead. Rescue squad and extinguishing squad, moving out. Ida carries the cart with 2 squads inside. Shoto, you're up. No problem. Todoroki freezes the building. Crisis averted. Say magnific. Froppy, are you at the river? I found them. Haha, geez, how did I end up here? Mirio, what is he doing here? He's on a leave of absence. What rotten luck, hope I don't die. The bridge? I can go get him. I'll go too. Sugar Man, get me out there. Alright. Sato grabbed Sue and threw her near the bridge. You flew towards the bridge and stopped the debris from falling. Sue grabbed Mirio and got him to safety. Hey, look at that, you saved me, yay. An explosion occurs at the area Todoroki froze. Huh? What was that? Another explosion? Should we help them? No, I think the others will take care of it. You put the broken bridge parts on the ground. You both see a giant glacier cover the burning building. That's good, the situation seems to be under control. Come in, is everything alright on your end? You call Ida to check in. No, Heido has Pinky as a hostage and is the villain. Not just her, Amajiki is also a villain. Nejire and Tamaki too? What's going on? Nejire and Tamaki are the villains in this exercise. And Nejire has Pinky as hostage. We should go back and help them. Mirio falls back in the river. Man, I got washed away again. Huh. We gotta go grab him? Damn it, Mirio. You and Sue go after him. He's getting washed away from the river current. I got it. You grab Mirio and take him to land. Wow, thanks for saving me again. Alright, now that Mirio is safe, we should help the others. But what if he falls into the river again? I'll stay behind then and guarantee his safety. You go and help the others. Alright then. Ah. Bakugo blew up everyone despite the drill ending. Are you guys okay? Yeah. Everyone fell unconscious after that? Well, shit. We did great, right? Yeah. Although Bakugo kinda went too far. I heard he got in trouble for that. Deserved because I needed to heal you all. Sorry about that, but it was good training for you. I get it. Midoriya. Hey Ike. The hell was that sound yesterday? You broke the window. Sorry about that. Aoyama was also upset with me. You look tired. Did you even sleep? No, I had a weird dream and I couldn't fall back asleep. I'll explain when we meet with All Might. Alright. You witnessed the memory of the original. Yeah, vividly. Mostly because All for One was there too. All for One. You've seen them, right? You saw the spirits who wielded our quirk. Yeah, I learned it from my master about the vestiges. That's why even knowing how the power functions, I witnessed its history. So, One for All stores not only quirks of the past wielders but their memories? The memories stopped after the first wielder was given his quirk. Then he spoke to me about how I'm only using 20%. And something he called the singularity. He was looking right at me. Didn't you see them during the sports festival? Yeah, but at the time they were just looking at you but they didn't talk to you, right? Yeah, I saw them when Shinso used his brainwash on me. I thought they were idle ghosts, but they seem like they want something from you. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't experience it like you did. Based on what I know, this phenomenon only happened to you. But why? Is there something different with Midoriya? All Might, are you with us? Spits out blood. I thought you were done spitting out blood. So, you accidentally powered up and woke up. Were you hurt? No, I'm good. I'm happy to hear that. I wish I had more answers but now the only thing I could say is I don't know what happened. And what about this singularity? There's a rumor about the quirk singularity doomsday or whatever. Quirks mix and evolve as they're passed through generations. The theory goes that this will lead to stronger and more complex powers someday. Extraordinary abilities that no one is going to be able to control. It's still unclear if you were the cause of this event or something external is at play. Do you remember anything else? Let me think. There were two figures I couldn't make out. Oh, and you were kinda of a blurry glow. Maybe because you're new and still alive, is that how it works? Sorry kid, your guess is as good as mine. What's important to know is One for All is your ally. Let's keep investigating this together. Do you want me to get the answers or do you prefer Midoriya to learn it himself? Thanks for the help but Midoriya should learn about it himself. This is his power now. Oh, one more thing, it's about your master. She was so beautiful. I know. You got practical training this afternoon, better go or you'll be late. Good call. I'll be watching too, it's going to be a riot. In a good way or? Of course, it's you three. You look like you're thick as thieves. Aizawa? It's nothing? No special treatment or funny business? You're making yourself look more suspicious. It's not like I caught you doing something inappropriate. Calm down. You didn't have to put it that way. Shinso also walks out of the classroom. Hey Shinso, were you hanging out with Mr. Aizawa? I hope you're learning a lot from him. Oh, I am. Oh, it's you. Nice to see you again. Midoriya, you should start warming up. It's going to be a big day. Yes, sir? You too, Ike. Yeah, alright. I can't believe we're back at it again. Aren't you excited? Don't you get cold that way, hey Gakure? Aha, yeah, I'm freezing. But you got guts. What about my winter outfit? Isn't it cute? It's lovely. I didn't realize the temperature dropped so much. Everyone's costumes have changed since the beginning of the year. They adapted just as we had. You're a champ. I'm surprised you lasted in a heat in that. Kachan's has changed too. Huh? If you have something to say then say to my face, nerd. How does it work? Does your gauntlets have a heat warmer? Since your sweat is needed to attack, that is very smart. Stop praising my suit. Yours may have changed the most, Midoriya. How much new stuff do you have on? I had to upgrade because I had new moves. The gloves will definitely come in handy. These are the 2.0 ones. Hatsume improved from the original design that made it even stronger. She's incredibly talented. Yurika remembers when Hatsume fell on top of Midoriya. Not good. Punches herself. What are you doing? You good, Yurika? Yup. Everything is fine. Look who we have here. Relaxed and full of yourselves as always. You obviously underestimate us. There you are. We've been waiting for you. Huh? Is that so? I'm not sure why, when there's no chance for you to beat us. Come on Class A. Let's see who's best, once and for all. Since when did this become a class war? You might want to take a look at this survey. I took it at the festival and it's enlightening. What's better? Class A's pathetic attempt of being rock stars or Class B's obviously superior play? Oh, what's this? Class B won by 2 votes? Huh? Seriously? Did we somehow blow it during the festival evening? But we had 48 votes. I think we did well considering it being our first time performing a concert. Now finally, our first joint combat training? You're finished. That's enough. Stranglehold? Today, we're going to have a special guest. Please try not to embarrass yourselves if at all possible. I'll murder them. Is it a babe? We'll do our best, no matter who it is. This person is interested in switching into the hero track. From General Studies Class C, Hitachi Shinso. He'll be joining your training, so treat him as you would as any classmates. He mentioned that before the sports festival. Ah, is that one of Mr. Aizawa's capture scarves? And the mask looks special too. Welcome to the fight. You'll be brainwashed if you talk to him, Mon Ami. A powerful quirk. Oh right, you two were brainwashed during the sports festival, right? Yeah, but I managed to get out of his brainwash when I bumped into someone. So, if you get brainwashed then you better have someone with you to snap you out of it. Thanks for the advice. Well Shinso, why don't you say a few words? I'm Hitachi Shinso. I already faced some of you during the sports festival. But we're not friends just because of that. I don't subscribe to sportsmanship. I'm still competing to be the best and I'm already countless steps behind. I need to prove myself. One day, I'll be a proper hero and use my power to help people. All of you are hurdles I must surpass. I'm not here to make friends. Thanks for having me. Everyone claps. Whoa, he's so serious. And on guard. He's taking intensity lessons from you, Roki. Wait, you think so? Yeah, I like this guy. Shouldn't we get on with this, Vlad? Time for combat training. This will be a battle between Class A and Class B. You will be grouped in teams of 4, each competing one at a time. That sounds like fun. Hope it's a good mix. Me too. With Shinso, that makes 41 competitors, so won't it be impossible to team everyone evenly? Which is why he'll be competing in 2 rounds, 1 team with us and 1 with Class A. In other words, 2 of the 5 matches will be a 4 versus 5. That sounds super unfair for the smaller team. This is probably more of a disadvantage to have an inexperienced Shinso on your side. The larger team will have an advantage in numbers but there's also a handicap. I see, so you have an advantage with quality but the quantity suffers. Listen closely to this scenario. You all are heroes trying to capture a villain organization. Consider your opponents as evil criminals. They do say villains are organizing more together these days. Keeping it nice and simple. We're heroes but villains in the opposing team? I've lost in this sort of role play before. This does go against your nature. In your team's baseline, you'll find an adorably decorated cage. Once you put your enemies behind bars, that will count as capture. It'll be more efficient to try to disarm and capture our opponents near our own bases. But I doubt it'll be that easy once we start the matches. So we gotta capture 4 losers. Is that what you meant about disadvantage? Well, your team may not be used in fighting together. But if 4 people in a 5-person team are captured then it will count as a loss. You're making us haul around excess baggage? That's some bullcrap. Hey, don't be mean about it. Yeah, we still don't know what teams Shinso is going to be in yet. It's fine, he makes a fair point. And your understanding is making us look like a bunch of jerks? Now, draw your lots. Aizawa and Vlad take out boxes. First battle, Kiri's Hima, Kaminari, Koda, and Su vs Shiozaki, Shi's Hida, Rin, and Suburaba. Second battle, Tokoyami, Hagakure, Yayo Rozu, and Aoyama vs Komore, Kendo, Kurohiro, and Fukidashi. Third battle, Ajiro, Todoroki, Shoji, and Ida vs Sanatri, Honuki, Kaibara, and Tetsu Tetsu. Fourth battle, Sato, Siro, Jiro, and Bakugo vs Kamakiri, Tokage, Owaze, and Bondo. Fifth battle, Aiki, Ashido, Uraraka, and Midoriya vs Monoma, Koda, Shota, and Yanagi. Your turn, Shinso. You'll join a team from each class. Shinso pulls out the number 1 for Class A and number 5 for Class B. Let's have some fun out there, it's going to be awesome. Tell us more details about your quirk. I bet girls kinda dig that smirk. You rack it in, huh? Let's win. You're a perfect addition. Let's destroy and humiliate Class A. Take a lesson from us and tune him out as much as you can. Looking forward to it. Oh yeah? Let's annihilate these egomaniacs? He seems enthusiastic for our match. It's a bit too much if you ask me. This will be your rematch after the sports festival, right? MHM. I can't wait to see how he fights. I wonder what new moves he learned. Midoriya took out his hero notebook. Where were you keeping that? Teams will begin at your baselines. You'll have 20 minutes to beat your opponents. If there's no decisive winner, then the team with the most people captured will be the winner. Oh? All Might and Midnight are here together. Is it a date? Stop that. Older men aren't my thing. Which class would you put the odds on? I couldn't really say. Class A has definitely gotten stronger after overcoming so many crises. But the thing is, if you look at their grades, Class B has actually improved more than they have. It's probably because they managed to cover the curriculum since they didn't have any outside trouble. Class A has turned disasters into strength while Class B has taken a more traditional approach with their studies. This will be good. Fighters, take your marks. You're really getting into this. And start? I wonder how this fight will go. Shiozaki will be the problem since she managed to beat Denki easily during the sports festival. So it would be the better option to capture her early on. I don't think it's going to be that easy though. If all you think is targeting one person, then you'll neglect the other opponents. They should focus on gaining information about their opponent's quirks and where they are. Right, they shouldn't put their guard down around them. Shizhida attacked Tsu and Kirishima while Tsuburaba caged Koda in an air prison. A sneak attack? They caught Koda? Well, if they let Koda use his quirk, then he could summon a flock of birds to distract them. Shinso uses Tsuburaba's voice to brainwash Shizhida. Huh, what is that mask? Interesting, the mask lets him mimic someone's voice to brainwash his opponents. What a cool support item. I'm kinda glad that we're not up against him. Moyosi. Tsuburaba noticed the brainwash and caged Shinso too. Tsuburaba then hits Shizhida to break the brainwash. Kaminari charges towards and Shizhida manages to grab him, but Kaminari shocks him. Tsu managed to capture Tsuburaba while Shizhida was stunned. Shizhida managed to brush off the electricity and went after Tsu. Dang, did you see him? That guy is super powerful. Faster Tsu, come on. Don't you worry, trust our classmates, they got this. Kirishima destroys Koda's air prison. Kirishima and Koda prepare to attack Shizhida, but he reverts back to normal and dodges their attack. Shizhida reverts back to his monster form and captures both of them. Shizhida threw Kirishima where Shiozaki is and got captured. Oh no, I can't believe they caught him. Agreed, but Ajui managed to capture Tsuburaba. The odds are still even. No, they're definitely not. Tsu and Kaminari tried to sneak attack, but Shizhida evaded their attack. Shizhida decided to retreat and captured Koda. Class B is already pulling ahead. Each team has 3 competitors left, but it's obvious Class B is settling themselves up for a win. Can't say I'm surprised, considering their brains and brawn. My superior students are finally crushing Class A. Yeah? Keep bringing the truth, Mr. Vlad. Stop with the biased commentary. Ashido, Jiro, and Aoyama started a protest. I guess the Monoma virus is spreading. That beast is strong, he's going to be hard to take down. And his sense of smell is no joke either. Shinso, I'm afraid your inexperience is showing. He was ready to attack with his binding cloths, but he reacted after seeing the enemy. He can't keep up with the intense speed in battle, which cost him. If they still want to win, then they should find a way to utilize Shinso's abilities. There's 3 Ajuis heading our way. I don't know what Shizhida is saying. Ajui can't multiple herself like Mr. Ectoplasm, can she? Whispers. So, this is their plan, huh? Whispers. Yeah, they're using that power. She told me all about it, but I've never seen it in action before. Whispers *, his sense of smell is a problem to deal with, so they eliminated that with. The toxic mucus saves the day. Shiozaki uses her vines to try to locate the others. Shiozaki caught Kaminari and Ibara created a shield to prevent that. However, Kaminari uses his pointer to try to attack Shizhida. Rin saw the attack and destroyed the pointer before it could hurt Shishida. Oh no, Kaminari's attack was deflected. Their plan failed. No, I think their plan doesn't surround Kaminari but Shinso. Shinso brainwashed Shiozaki after using Rin's voice. Sue grabs Shiozaki to stop Rin from breaking her brainwash. Rin tried to alert Shishida but he charges somewhere. What is Shishida doing? He should help Rin. They're not communicating with each other at all. Come on. Beat these ego bastards. Sue landed an attack on Rin while Shishida was going after Shinso. Shinso broke a tube to drop on Shishida but it didn't knock him out. Sue threw Rin onto Shishida and both of them got knocked out. Oh right. Yes. Expertly done? Yeah, but Ajui's and Kaminari's quick thinking helped make him shine. That's teamwork. They masked their smells with Ajui's mucus and using the vocal modifier. Thus made the opponents not communicate with each other because it could risk getting brainwashed by him. He was able to control the fight and use their paranoia. Brainwashing, it's an even more annoying quirk than I initially thought. Despite their failures, the team of Class A plus Shinso are the winners. You could at least not sound so disappointed.